Hey everyone, breaking news just coming in. Stock market crashes. Mass layoffs begin. Recession is coming. Prepare now. Well, that's not the kind of morning motivation we were looking for, huh? But here's the thing. Recessions aren't new. They happen every few years. Here's the deal. Recessions don't just happen to the economy. They happen to people. And right now, I need to ask you, are you actually ready for what's coming? Or are you just hoping everything will be fine? Because let's be real, hope is not a strategy. Because the people who prepare now will come out ahead while others struggle. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to protect yourself, your job, and your money. Disclaimer: this video is just for educational purposes, not financial advice. If you're thinking of making major money moves, please consult a professional, or at least someone who doesn't think investing means buying lottery tickets. The writing is on the wall. Are you seeing it? Look, I get it. The bills keep coming. You're working your shifts, 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And yet all you're doing is paying bills. No extra money, no extra freedom, just barely keeping up. Maybe 2 or 3 months a year, you feel like you have a little breathing room. But that's it. And now, you can already feel it getting tighter. So let's be real. What are you doing? Like, really, what are you doing? Because if every paycheck you get immediately disappears into bills, debt, and expenses, you're in an uncomfortable position. And I'm not talking about the kind of uncomfortable where your pillow is a little too warm. I mean financially trapped. I know what it's like to work, come home, pay the bills, and then have nothing left. It's exhausting. But if that's where you are right now, something has to change. What happens during a recession? All right, let's start with the basics. What even is a recession? Well, imagine the economy is a giant party. When things are good, people are spending, businesses are hiring, and life is great. But then, suddenly, someone spills a drink on the DJ's equipment, the music stops, and people start leaving. That's a recession. Stock market crash. Everyone panics and sells, making things worse. Job layoffs. Companies cut costs, and that fancy open bar at work? Gone. Prices go up. Groceries, rent. Even your morning coffee starts feeling like a luxury item. Businesses struggle, especially small businesses. But here's the most important thing. Every recession in history has ended, and the people who prepared, they came out richer and stronger. So, let's make sure you're one of them. Recessions don't care about your comfort. So why are you holding on? Let's be honest for a second. Maybe you love your neighborhood. Maybe your kid's school is great. Maybe your car makes you feel good when you drive it. But if you're barely making it now, tell me, how do you think you're going to make it when things get worse? Inflation doesn't stop. Rent doesn't stop. Gas prices don't stop. The recession is coming. Prepare now. So, let's do this together. Recalculate your budget. Figure out exactly where your money is going, because half the time, you're probably paying for things you don't even use. Look at your strategy. Are you playing offense or just trying to survive? Analyze your process. If what you're doing isn't working, it's time to change the game. And yeah, it might be uncomfortable. You're already uncomfortable. So, why not make a move? While a recession can pose serious financial and career concerns, it also has the potential to bring up some exciting new opportunities. Many people believe that recessions are the worst times to accomplish big ambitions, but in reality, they can be the perfect times to purchase a house, explore the world, start a business, learn a new language, or volunteer more. If you're already stressed about money, you might as well do something about it. It might mean commuting further for a higher-paying job. It might mean selling your car. It might mean moving to a cheaper place. It might mean changing your kid's school. It might even mean homeschooling. I know, it's not what you want to hear. But listen, you can either choose to adjust now or be forced to adjust later. And trust me, it's always better when you choose. Recession is coming. Prepare now. Give yourself a raise, you're working hard. But if all your money is disappearing, it's time to give yourself a raise. How? Cut unnecessary payments. If you're paying for something you don't need, let it go. Drop the expensive lifestyle. That car payment, that overpriced rent, that designer habit. You don't need it right now. Find ways to reduce monthly costs. Even saving $50 to $100 a month can add up fast when times get tough. Because let's be honest, most of us aren't sitting on massive savings. Most of us aren't ready for a depression, a recession, whatever you want to call it. But we do see the signs. So my question to you is, what are you gonna do about it? Have the hard conversation with your family now. You need to sit down with your household and say, listen, things are getting tight and they're going to get tighter. You can't keep wrenching the budget down when there's nothing left to wrench. Have the talk with your partner, your kids, your family. Explain that changes are coming and that it's for the better. Start creating breathing room in your finances before it's too late. Because this isn't forever. Recessions come and go. But you don't want to look back and regret not preparing while you had the chance. The billionaire question: are you building someone else's wealth or your own? Let me ask you this. Why are you spending your life making billionaires richer instead of securing your own future? Every time you work, every hour you put in, it's going somewhere. So tell me, is it building their wealth or yours? Because at some point, you have to take care of you first. You wouldn't be on a plane and give oxygen to someone else before putting on your own mask. So why are you doing it financially? Forget the luxury. Right now, it's about survival. Look, I know, we all love nice things. The dream car, the big house, the fancy vacations, the treat-yourself mentality. And in a booming economy? Sure, go for it. But this ain't that time. Right now, it's not about flexing. It's about protecting what you already have and making sure you're not caught off guard when things get worse. If you're barely keeping up with bills now, that expensive car payment has to go. If you're living in a house that's draining your income, it's time to rethink your situation. If your lifestyle depends on luxury spending, ask yourself, do I need this? Or do I just want it? Because the truth is, none of that matters if you can't afford food, rent, or emergency expenses next year. Right now, survival means getting lean, getting strategic, and keeping only what truly serves you. Forget impressing people. Forget unnecessary expenses. This isn't about sacrificing your happiness. It's about making sure you still have choices when things get tough. The ones who adapt now will be the ones who come out stronger later. So ask yourself, are you holding on to luxury or are you securing your future? Final thoughts. The time to act is now. Let's be real for a second. This isn't just another bad economy phase. This is a moment where you need to make decisions that will impact your next 5 to 10 years. A recession isn't a one-time financial storm. It's a slow-moving economic shift that creeps up, taking jobs, crushing savings, and forcing people into survival mode before they even realize what's happening. But here's the difference between the ones who struggle and the ones who thrive. Preparation. Because when things get worse, and trust me, the signs are already here, you won't have time to figure it out on the spot. If you don't have savings, start today, even if it's just $10 a week. If you have a car you can't afford, get rid of it before it gets repossessed. If you're in a job that feels shaky, start networking before layoffs happen. You see, recession is coming. Prepare now. So why wait until it's too late? It's about looking at your life, seeing where you're vulnerable, and making moves now so you're not left scrambling later. The economy always moves in cycles. Recessions come and go. And history has proven that those who think ahead, act wisely, and stay flexible don't just survive. They come out wealthier, smarter, and in a better position than ever. So let me ask you this. Are you going to wait and hope for the best? Or are you going to take control of your future? Because the ones who act today will be the ones leading tomorrow. So, what's your plan? Drop a comment. What's the first thing you're changing to prepare? Like, share, and subscribe for more financial survival tips. Turn on notifications so you're always ahead of the game.